Welcome back everybody to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to play A site cache. Alright, just very simple, and this is only going to be the A anchor. I'm not going to be talking about the highway player. That will be another time. So first things first, a really easy smoke you can throw. Some people like to throw it from here, but that's just waste a bit too much time in my opinion. If you just get up to the side of the truck and aim right at this point, toss a smoke. That's going to evenly smoke a main for the most part. Every single time. It doesn't involve too much of a lineup, and that allows you to get over to your spot a bit faster, so just in case they do rush, you can be prepared. So after the smoke is thrown, what I like to do is I'll wait a bit, because if I know, alright, so if I'm a T and a main is smoked off, I see the smoke, I'm either hiding behind the box here, and if there's multiple of us, then we may start creeping up, maybe getting onto the other side, see if there's any sort of gap in the smoke, but we're going to be playing around the smoke for the most part. So after a couple seconds of the smoke being down, and I know that the T's could be in there, I'll probably toss a nade up there, just to do a bit of damage, because if I do get pushed, if there is a full execute, I'm probably not going to use the HE, I'll use a molly or a flash. But just by tossing the HE up there, I wouldn't do it every round, because then they're going to start expecting it, but you can catch some T's off guard with it more times than not. So once you're actually playing on site, an angle that I really like to hold, and I'll usually play this with the op, is right here, because if you can see right there, there's a bit of a gap, and I can actually see a player walking up, and they won't be able to see me. So if I'm right here, I'll be able to see them from here first, and I'll be able to get a nice quick shot on them. The bad thing about this angle is that the T's can just walk out right here, and I will not see them. So you have to let your highway player know, if you're going to be playing that angle, that hey, they could probably walk out forklift and I won't be able to see them. Another angle, and I do play this with the op, is just right here, double scoped in, nice and tight. So if somebody crosses, I will most likely hit them, maybe not kill them, but I'll at least do damage to them, and then I can either swing into this corner and have a teammate flash for me, or after I take that shot, I can swing out. If I do kill them, I will swing back to quad, so I can have a better area to fall back to. If I'm playing this with a rifle, I'm probably going to be playing like right here, a nice little off angle, because when the T's are swinging, they're going to be really worried about quad and NBK. So if they're doing this, they're going to be swinging left side, right side, and then probably default. But if I stand right here, I can catch them off guard right in between, from when they're looking there to there. So I'll be standing right in the middle there, and I'll catch them off guard, and hopefully at least get one. So that's a nice little spot that I like to play. You can flash, just standing flash, aim a little bit under the red crate, and that will flash into a main. Another flash that you can do is if you're standing default, bang it off the corner of that, and it will come back. It's not as good of a flash because they can hear it coming, but once they see it go off their screen, like if you're standing here and you see the flash go over and you don't actually see it like pop or anything, they may look back because they just think that you missed the flash, but then it actually comes back and gets them. Or if they miss, like if they don't see the first part of it where you actually throw it over, then it will catch them off guard as well. If I do get attacked from highway, before they actually come at A main, I will probably be standing back here, holding a tight angle like this, double scoped, and not on the left side of the box, so if they do swing, I can actually move, because right here, no matter where I move, I will be hit by highway people. So I'll stand right here, double scope, so if they do come, I can do this, and I will be nice and safe from both angles. So that's about that. I can also flash off of that. That's a nice little flash to throw. You can self-boost onto Shroud. I do not suggest doing this unless you know that they're like certainly not immediately coming A. Now the trick is to actually land jump while you're talking. There we go. So you can self-boost onto here, but they will hear you land on top of this. So if this is smoked off, don't think that you're completely safe. Once you get up here, they could hear the info or get the info that you are self-boosting up on the Shroud. So besides that, I may every once in a while, where's it up? There's every once in a while purposely miss my my smoke, so I might throw it like that, just a little bit left, so there's going to be more of a gap on the right, and that's perfectly fine right there. It's supposed to miss, so it didn't do too good from here, but I can play right here and catch them as they're coming across. Now, the reason why I'm missing the smoke, well, I'm still throwing the smoke and not just holding that angle, is because if they see a smoke like that, here, let's just toss one right here. If they see a smoke like this, they'll see the gap and they'll probably try to work around it. And by the time they're like right here, I can already see them. I can see them much more clearly than they can see me. It's not really a one-way because they can still see out of it, but it does make them run across and not really anticipate somebody being able to shoot them. And again, if the smoke lands like right here, then sometimes you can see some feetsies coming across, but you do have to be a bit more out in the open for this one, so you have to hope that nobody comes out to squeak. So that's about it for anchoring a site. I will be talking about highway, mid itself, and then 2 B players in a later video. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good day, and I will see you next time.